is my audience members right here. Show yourself too. Thank you. And today we're doing an introduction speech. We're just comparing ourselves to something. It could be an object, it could be a movie, it could be a book. So I'll go ahead and start. By show of hands, how many people have seen the movie Hope Floats? Raise your hands. Good, I see a few hands. Great. It's actually a spectacular movie, so I would encourage everyone to see it if you haven't already. I feel like I can relate my life to it in many ways. Actually, I feel like most people can relate to this movie in some way or another. It is essentially a movie of a mother named Bertie and a daughter named Bernice. They are trying to recover and start a new life after the father has abandoned them to be with another woman. Some parts of the movie hit very close to home, including the mother and daughter moving to a new state to live with the grandmother, the daughter seeing her dad for the first time after he's left, and the mother falling in love with someone who is not Bernice's dad. This is such a relevant movie, especially for people like myself who come from broken homes. The first portion of the movie I can relate to is when the mom Bertie and the daughter Bernice moved to a new state to live with the grandmother. This actually happened in my own life. My mom left my dad when my sister and I were very young, so there we were moving from Georgia to Alabama to live with our grandmother. Just like Bernice in the movie, I had to adjust not only to the absence of my father, I had to start over in a new town, attending a new school, and attempting to make new friends. The transition I faced with us moving was pretty much exactly what was represented in the movie with Bernice. Another scene of the movie I related to was Bernice seeing her dad for the first time after he left. I will be honest, I cry every time I watch this scene. Bernice, like myself, was a young child, and she didn't understand the circumstances surrounding her mother and father's divorce. All she knew was she wanted to live with her dad. She cries and begs for him to take her with him. His response was he didn't have enough room for her in his new life. As I watched Bernice chase her dad's car, I can literally feel her pain and tears, and the tears in my eyes just start rolling. This has to be the most gut-wrenching and relatable scenes I've ever watched. Finally, the last part of the movie I can relate to is when the mom, Bertie, falls in love with a new man named Justin. Now, Bernice, like myself, was not a big fan of her mom dating anyone new. She still had it in her mind that her mom and dad were going to get back together. As I watched Bernice give Justin a run for his money with her disobedience and smart mouth, I can only chuckle as I remember the hard time I gave my stepdad as he stepped into his new role as a father figure. Trust me, it was not pretty, but it was very similar to Bernice in the movie. In conclusion, there are many scenes in Hope Floats that relate to my childhood. The movie will always be near and dear to my heart, whether it was my apprehension of a new start or accepting changes that were out of my control. This film is a perfect representation of it all. I can literally see parts of my life in this movie, in my family, and the characters. I hope everyone finds a movie they can relate to as much as I do with Hope Floats. Thank you.